Let's talk about the latest transfer updates concerning Nigerian players and also latest updates concerning Nigerian football. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching Sports Corner NG. Quickly, let's jump into it and let's begin with transfers. Done deal. Moses Simon to Paris FC from Nantes. The deal was 7 million euros, and he's going to sign a 3-year deal with that option for a further 1 year. And I'm happy for the player. I'm extremely excited for Moses Simon because he's going to get an improved salary at Paris FC, 300,000 per month. You can do the mathematics, how much he's going to earn weekly, daily, hourly. That is up to you. But then he's going to earn 300,000 per month, which is more than what he was already earning at Nantes. In the just ended season, 8 goals, 10 assists. For someone his age, he did extremely well. And I'm happy for this move. I'm happy he has gotten this move. I think most of us were waiting to see if this move was going to materialize. But then, guys, he completed his medicals today, and it is a done deal. All we are waiting for is the official announcement from Paris FC. Paris FC, they are coming to do big things in the French League because the signings they are doing is mind-boggling. The money is there. They have Red Bull, they have the Arnold family. These are two wealthy, stakeholders in the Paris FC team. So, guys, that is it with Moses Simon and his move to Paris FC. It is a done deal. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Victor Osimhen. Now, this is coming from Sebastian Vidal concerning Victor Osimhen and his move to Liverpool. Now, Liverpool are preparing a player plus cash deal to Napoli to sign the player. Now, the players involved in this particular deal are Darwin Núñez and also Federico Chiesa, plus 17 million pounds to sign Victor Osimhen from Napoli. Darwin Núñez is open to the move. He feels like Napoli would be a great place to give his career a great boost. Also, Federico Chiesa, who's not getting a lot of playing time at Liverpool, would chance on this opportunity to go back to Italy where he made the name for himself. So this is really, really good for Darwin Núñez and Chiesa. But then the amount, the 17 million pounds, is what Napoli are still negotiating about. They feel like it's too small. Yes, you are giving us 2 players, but the amount is too small. Also, Conte is happy about the prospect of having Darwin Núñez with the Napoli team. So let's see how this one goes. And this is coming from Sebastian Vidal, talking about Victor Osimhen and his move to Liverpool. Honestly, I won't lie to you. I'll be really happy to see Victor Osimhen play at Liverpool. Liverpool is a good team. They just won the EPL. I mean, they were on their way to winning the treble, but something happened. You understand? Something happened somewhere. But I just believe that, trust me, if they have Victor Osimhen, they are winning everything next season. Now, this is coming from El Ahaj Diop, talking about Victor Osimhen going to Liverpool, stating that I would like to see a Mo Salah Victor Osimhen duo in Liverpool. This is the legend. This is the former Senegalese player saying that, see, if Victor Osimhen goes to Liverpool, I would like to see him, that partnership with Mo Salah. Now, that is not the only thing. Okocha also weighed in the whole conversation concerning Victor Osimhen and his transfer. And he says that Turkey is a great place to play and also live football. Sometimes you may need to make sacrifices when making decisions in football. Osimhen had a great season at Galatasaray and ultimately he is happy there. Why shouldn't he stay with a team? I love Turkey and he loves it too. This is coming from Okocha, the legend, saying that, see, I also love Turkey. I want Victor Osimhen to stay at Turkey. He had a great season there. The fans love him. Why don't you stay there? So these are 2 legends talking about Victor Osimhen. One wants him to go to Liverpool. The other wants him to stay at Galatasaray, where he had a very successful low spell. Now with Galatasaray, they are willing to sign the player permanently. In fact, you see, the release clause is not an issue for them. But the only thing in their way right now is the personal term. Victor Osimhen, they are willing to match his demands. They are willing to pay him 15 million euros yearly, which is 3 million more than what he's earning currently at Napoli. Also, Al Hilal are not giving up. According to reports, Al Hilal wants to give Victor Osimhen an improved bid, an improved proposal of 160 million euros over 4 years. That means each year he's going to earn 40 million euros. That's a lot of money. Al Hilal are not stopping. They are still interested in Victor Osimhen. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning the player. What do you think the player should do? If you were to advise Victor Osimhen, where would you advise him to play next season? Liverpool, Al Hilal, Galatasaray, or Juventus? Because these 4 clubs are crazy about Victor Osimhen. I just don't know what Victor Osimhen is going to do. But then if you were to advise him, where should he go next? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Oumar Sadiq. Now, I brought you an update concerning the player, stating that Getafe were interested in the player. The player is back from loan at Valencia. He came back to Real Sociedad. He was told he was not part of the coach's plan, so he needs to find a club. What we hear is the Elche, newly promoted side Elche, are interested in the player, and also Deportivo Alaves are also interested in signing Oumar Sadiq, who spent a loan spell at Valencia, scoring 5 goals in 16 games for the club. Now, I'll be happy for this player to move to another club and give his career a boost. I'll lie to you, if you're in a club and it's like you're not in the coach's plan, it sometimes pains. Every single time you're going on loan, you're going on loan. He needs a place where he will belong. And I think either Elche, Alaves, or Getafe is going to give him that. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning the player who struggled to get playing time and struggled with injuries at Real Sociedad. We just hope that he enjoys football again and keeps on smiling again. He's a good player by our standard, and I wish him nothing but the best. So, guys, let's move away from that and talk about Calvin Carlos Omorini. Now, this player is playing for Barca, did very well with the club, scored a lot of goals in the just ended season. One of their good players. He was signed from Verdun Sport to Barca, and he became a huge hit for the club. And he did so well to the extent that after just 1 season, a lot of clubs are showing interest in him. In my previous video, I stated Villarreal. And now 2 other clubs have shown interest in the player. Now, Bologna are seriously interested in him. And also 2, Leeds, L-E-E-S-T-E, in the Italian Serie A, are also interested in the player. So, guys, these 3 clubs are interested in signing the player. Last season, 40 games, 15 goals, and also 2 assists. He has a contract until 2028. And this is one to watch. He is a Spanish-born Nigerian player and has made it publicly clear that he wants to play for Nigeria. So, guys, this is the update that has to do with the player. So, guys, let me know what you think about this down below in the comments concerning Calvin Carlos and also his transfer. Villarreal, Bologna, and also Leeds are all interested in the player. Now, let's move away from that and talk about other related football updates concerning Nigeria. The Super Falcons, they played 0-0 with Portugal, and I mean, a lot of people have been questioning the squad list after it was released. The coach has spoken about the players who were omitted, because let's not forget, I mean, there was speculation that players were injured, and the players were coming out and saying they were not injured. Gift Monday did the same thing. She was like, I'm very healthy, I'm not injured. And also the whole thing is going on round and round. So the coach decided to clear the whole speculation and everything. And this is what Justin Madugu had to say. Let's check it out.
Why Monday Gift was not part of the squad?
You see, it's not an easy decision for us. We are human beings. These players are all our players. They belong to the country. And when you have a situation of this nature, and you have to pick, a certain number from the large pool of players that you have for the playing for the country, it's not going to be an easy thing. And there is no way one person or 2 people can take any decision that every other person will follow. Everybody is entitled to his own opinion. But for us, before we arrived at those decisions that we took, we had to do a proper analysis of all the players playing from all those positions. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? You also must look at other options. Where can this player also fit in? It was not easy for us leaving out, not only Gift. There are a lot of other players that we're looking at. Even on the home front, there are players that we had wanted to be in the team, but because CAF has regulations, you cannot take beyond the certain number that is required. That's why we have to make do with what we have. If we want to go into details of Why is this one not there? Why is this one? It will look as if you want to run down the players, and it's not fair for us to begin to give reasons as to why this person has an advantage over the other. Where you have 5 players playing from one position and you are told to take 2, is there any formula that you can use to accommodate all the 5?
So guys, you have heard from Justin Madugu concerning the player selection. I hope you are understanding. It's not easy to be a coach, but then we just hope that everything pans on well for the Super Falcons. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Eric Sekushaw has held talks with Faustino Anjorin. This player is an English-born Nigerian player who has also shown interest in playing for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Currently with Napoli, who are relegated to the Italian Serie B, and the player is attracting interest from a lot of clubs. I told you in my previous video that AS Roma and also Fiorentina want to sign this player. Eric Sekushaw has spoken to this player, and the conversation was very positive. The conversation was around the player switching nationality and playing for Nigeria. He's eligible. So things went positively. So don't be surprised if the next call-up you see Faustino Anjorin part of the team, because the conversation went on and it was very, very positive. And this is coming from reports. Lastly, let's talk about Trust Econ charity game that was played on Sunday. And this was good. This was good. The celebrities were there. The Super Eagles players were there. They were all there to support William Trust Econ. Let's check out these videos. So guys, you have seen all the videos concerning William Troostekong's charity game. Let me know what you think about all this down below in the comments. Thanks for joining me. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.